Thanks for joining into the SEN show on the SCHMOEDOWN Entertainment Network, produced in partnership with Skybound Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, 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 yo. It's Friday and Saturday. But I done brought in the Friday crew in because we know you're trying to get hyped up for the weekend. It was a 4-day week, which means you get to party all over again. And I hope you took some of your AMC money, you took some of your Dogecoin money from weeks ago, you took all that and you bought yourself something nice. You got a new mattress on Memorial Day. You bought some Coachella tickets. I don't know. You went to the beach and blew it all on White Claws. I don't know what you be doing with your money in your life, but I hope you're having a good effing Friday. Let's start off with the man who had his first hosting gig on SEN on Monday. So proud of him, Mr. Batman himself, Ben Goddard. What's good, bro?
I am great. I'm ready for the weekend. We're a few days away from the subathon. I'm real excited. I'm getting lots of sleep. It's all good things.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man. Your subathon. This is are you raising money for something for that next week, or what is that? Just to
portion will be going to charity for sure, but it's just a fun time to see how long I can stream for, basically.
Dude, I'm here for it. Didn't that one guy like end up overtaking like Ninja or something for being like the top streamer doing that? Like, and he kept almost getting cut off and whatnot.
Yeah, he streamed for a month straight.
Jesus. Okay, well, you're not gonna forget about us when you become a big shot, right?
No.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. And also in the building, the sniper himself. He's the resident goofball in the building, Mr. Brett Sheridan. What's up, sir?
Hey, I'm totally not on chat with PlayStation right now, trying to get refunded for the PlayStation Plus that they discounted a day after I signed up. Woo!
It's okay, man. We all got stuff. I'm both simultaneously sending in an audition and trying to buy Coachella tickets. I get it. It doesn't matter. You got to do what you got to do, baby. As long as you're here with us, I don't care what you're doing.
No, now that the refund is happening, we're all good to go. We're happy. Got to save that to $10, folks. That's how
Hell
cheap.
Yeah. Hell yeah! You know what $10 can buy, Brett Sheridan?
Half a Schmobot.
I mean, that is actually true. I'll make sure to send those in. That's what's up. And we have the lovely Miss Sabrina Ramirez in the building, of course. How was your Friday going so far, my lady?
Hey, it's going good. I'm happy to be here. I'm hosting the premiere of Timestamp, RB3's short film later on today, so it's going to be a good day.
Hell yeah, you are. I can't wait to see this film. We got a lot of the homies in it, Ken Natsock, Jay Washington, and I know how hard RB3 worked on this film and what it means to him. So is there a place for people to get tickets to this premiere or anything like that?
Yeah, if you guys want to check out the premiere tonight, it's live, and the second it ends, it's gone. So it's live at 7 p.m. Pacific time tonight. You could get tickets on the First Cut Patreon. Sign up at any tier, $3 tier, $10 tier, whatever. You'll be getting the link.
Okay, dope. That's what's up. And of course, we have the man that's in the know at all points in time and apparently has already hit the club. Mr. Alex Marzoña is here. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm here at Club SEN. I can't hear you guys very well, but I'm here to have a good time. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get nasty with it. Make it nasty. And of course, Malcolm is here as well. We get to see his beautiful mug yet again. One of these days, maybe he'll share it with y'all. As a matter of fact, how about this, Malcolm? If we hit a G today, that's a lofty goal. But if we hit a G, can we see your beautiful face?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Y'all heard it. That's the lofty goal. All right. That's the lofty goal. But we're gonna start with the basic goals for the day. And the main one that I want to go with is I heard that Ben Goddard was out here playing Never Have I Ever on Monday and didn't tell nobody. I would have crashed the show if I had known that's what we were doing. So it's Friday. All right. I done got my drink here. All right. So we gonna play some Never Have I Ever. So every $50. All right, y'all hit it. We're going to do some Never Have I Evers in this building. We'll go around. We'll take turns. If you have suggestions for particular Never Have I Evers that you want to send those in with the Streamlabs, the Schmobot. Send it in for the Super Chat, all that good stuff. We just going to have some fun today. That's pretty much it. It's not the goofball show, but I'm about to goof the fuck off. Like I want to do some impressions today and stuff like that. I don't know about y'all, and it always been bumped up to 50. I'm not effing with that. Are y'all good with like dropping it to like 30 for an impression today, just so we can have some fun?
Oh yeah, I thought it was like 25 for scenes.
Is it 25
like
now?
Yeah, it's 25.
Well, then fuck it. $25 for a scene. Tell us what scene you want to do. I'm telling you, it's motherfucking Friday. All right. So we gonna go through your news. I know some of you are like, well, I want to hear what you have to say about Shazam and shit. And of course, Tom Cruise probably cussed the motherfucker out already, and we're gonna talk about all of that. But we want to have some fun today. So send them in. Do what you can. Nothing but love for you. So Alex, hit us with that, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. I love what you did there, Alex. Way to go. Hit us with our first story, brother.
Yeah, so maybe we can bundle all these together. We got some updates from 3 different productions. We got Shazam. David F. Sandberg released a little tease of Zachary Levi's new Shazam costume in his little silhouette. And also we have set photos of She-Hulk, Disney Plus's She-Hulk with Mark Ruffalo on set. So that's pretty cool. And also Mission Impossible 7 has halted production once again due to coronavirus. 1 positive test during production. So they are still on schedule to release on May 27, 2022. But Winston, what do you think about all these set updates we're getting?
Those first 2 are cool. I personally am very honed in on the Mission Impossible one because it's so, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little funny to me because I feel like I know a lot of people are like, Tom Cruise shouldn't be yelling at people like that. And I'm like, I get it. But homie's in millions of dollars as an EP on this thing. In the middle of the pandemic is when it was happening. It's one of the few productions that were actually running. And apparently people kept breaking the rules. So that was like a breaking point, right? So for it to actually now stop because someone got COVID because somebody was fucking up, I'm not gonna lie, it's like a little humorous to me, only because I can't, like the memes that came out of like, have y'all seen that sketch where Ronald McDonald starts just like punching everybody and flipping all the tables and all that kind of stuff? In my mind, that's essentially what happened the minute this news came down. Sabrina, I don't know how you feel about this whole thing, but for me, that was the story out of all of these that I was like, oh shit, y'all get ready. It's not just gonna be an audio tape this time. It might be a little bit worse. Sabrina, what do you think about it?
Yeah, well, I'm glad that obviously they're pausing production just to be safe, and they're still on track to make it to the point. So if you're able to do that, that is 100% great. I hated that behavior back in the day from like Tom Cruise. I will never ever sit here and defend Tom Cruise for anything. I just think it's kind of ridiculous, but I'm happy that they're still on track. I enjoy these films. The one that stands out to me the most is Shazam. I'm really, really excited based off the cast that we're getting: Lucy Liu, Rachel Zegler, all those kind of people. And Shazam's suit looks incredible.
It does. It looks absolutely phenomenal. That was the visual that I think was like a really big deal. Though I also saw on Twitter there was like a teasing of the bat suit. It looks like kind of the Keaton one with the blood here, and people are like, are the Watchmen involved in Flashpoint? So I know that's also we've been getting these kind of teases for that kind of stuff. One way or the other. But Shazam, I mean, if it's even half of what the first film is going to be a success. Because I don't know about you, but I absolutely love that first film.
Loved it.
But what about you, Ben? Which of these 3 is really sticking out to you, my brother?
I understand like why. I do find it funny because like I agree with you that it's hilarious because you shouldn't have been having a movie production during the pandemic. Like, I mean, let's be honest with that. And I don't agree with how he handled it because I'm so like up and down about Tom Cruise because I really like his movies, but then I'm also reminded that he's part of a crazy science religious cult that has abused like thousands of people. You're right. Yeah, it's 250 people watching. They're definitely going to come out.
It's a normal thing.
But yeah, like I really didn't like that, and I don't really care like if it goes wrong, and I'm really worried about that person that got it because I don't want them to get fired or anything, because it's pretty easy to contract that virus. Like it was a global pandemic for a reason. It's not like it's like a hard thing. But the Shazam suit looks great. I'm excited for like a real like it's hard to judge like set photos because I know when like the Captain Marvel suit came out, it looked kind of wonky.
Right.
Zach Levi looks like he's been like working out. I know
Timson
like the suit's
donated
probably like
$20. Big day in
Thank
you.
esports today. The LCS begins their summer split with players, casters, analysts and hosts returning to their Los Angeles studio, albeit with no audience yet. Brings up hope for the eventual return of studio and live events real soon in LA.
Yes,
I mean,
it does.
we're
we are
pushing
opening
forward.
up all like everything June 15th, I think, is like
Yeah,
full
that was supposed to be
restriction.
the day for sure. And I mean, it's one of those things that like we were working very hard behind the scenes to also get all of our stuff rewrit as far as like, studio and live stuff. There's nothing set yet, but it is something that we also are working towards and trying to figure out. So it is exciting to hear that things are finally starting to get back to that place, which, by the way, talking about these future movies, and I want to get Brett's opinion on this too. Have y'all had a chance to go to the movies yet and kind of reintegrate back in?
Mm-hmm. I've been to a few. It's been like, and that's the thing is that I really like this space seating. That's the thing that I'm most worried about. Like, I'm back to bartending, so if there's people sitting in the bar, I don't really care about that. But in movies, like it's been nice to kind of like stretch out, and, like
and
you
not,
put the
and not,
armrests up and put your legs up and
not be in your thing like this, like you're on a damn airplane, just like, oh, please don't touch me.
And that's the thing is that like I know they said like because of like the filtered air, like airplanes are safe, but just like you don't have that in a movie theater. I don't want to sit next to a stranger for 2 hours, and be laughing and eating popcorn and stuff like that. Like I wish that theaters and like vaccinated people don't have to wear a mask or liars don't have to wear a mask. Like how are they going to prove that?
Unless they have the vaccination card tattooed on them. Right?
Yeah.
Danny
Yes.
Green
Oh
Can't
my
Shoot
God.
donated $20. Are you guys ready
Thank
for
you,
Battle
Danny.
for LA? Location Cancun. Luca in 6.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Let's
Definitely.
go. You know what's happening tonight. Look, I'm gonna be at the motherfucker. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I'm gonna be at the bar tonight as soon as the pay-per-view is over, which we'll talk about that in a minute too. I'm taking my black ass to a bar to watch my Mavericks close this motherfucker out. I don't know how y'all
I
feel.
was gonna say Danny Green can't shoot. Well, Danny Green's still in the playoffs with Philly, and LeBron's out. So whoops.
Woof. Woof. That's rude as fuck. Well, Brett, what do you think, man? These 3 films, we got Shazam, we got Mission Impossible, we got She-Hulk, which is a show. Which of these 3 kind of like photo set pieces or news really like kind of piqued your interest, man?
I haven't seen the first Shazam, but and I don't really. The Mission Impossibles were fun after the first 30 have they done? What I can't remember. But I think She-Hulk. She-Hulk looks interesting to me. I'm down for that, and I'm down for series more these days. And no, I haven't gone to the theater because I was kind of a little weird about it. So I just went straight to a casino when I was in New Orleans. I just dove headfirst into the whole thing because theaters, those are dangerous. But yeah, and in terms of spacing things out, why aren't they doing that on airplanes? Why are they doing that in theaters and not airplanes? Because I was on a packed flight both ways and I was not comfortable.
Yeah.
That's
I know
the
some
only
airlines
reason.
are and others aren't, and it bugs the shit out of me. Like the flight I took back from Arkansas, like the first plane was, and then the second from Dallas to LA was like elbow to elbow, and I was not about it.
Dude, I mean, you do know airlines give 0 Fs, bro. Like whatever it takes for them to get their money or to get their efficiency.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I don't know if you
but
heard
you would
the
just
story.
think for the flight attendants though. Like you would
You would
think
think
like
so.
even for their sake, I don't know.
No, they
You
just
would
don't
think so.
serve drinks or food because that's really gonna make the difference.
Yeah.
Right?
We got some snacks, and then you got to put what it was. So you put 1 up for a Coke, 2 for a diet, 3 for a water. So
Wait,
it was.
Could you not speak? Were you in the
I
quiet
guess.
place or something?
I don't know. It
What?
was weird.
I
It was
guess
like
they
they
just don't
dumbed
want-
it down.
They don't want any of your globules through the mask getting to them and whatnot, man.
How do you say Coke? Can I get a Coca-Cola, please?
Please.
Oh,
Ugh. 1.
shit. It was pretty gross.
Don't you
but,
dare
like,
ask for a Sprite. Don't do it.
Hold on, but did y'all hear what they're about to start doing though? They're about to, because they have to really manage weight balances from now on. They're actually potentially going to start weighing people either at check-in or at the gate so they can make sure that they have the proper amount. So I asked, if you're going to do that, then I need you to do that at the check-in counter, and it's just between me and the flight attendant. I don't need everybody in my row to be like, look at this fat ass over here.
No,
Looks
it
like
needs to
I'm
be
never flying again.
when you weigh
Like, I will
your
literally
your
not fly.
baggage. Just have, like, you know how they weigh your baggage like, right
and
there,
the
like,
bags?
all right,
Yeah.
have me step up there too. And you know it's like elevated, so you gotta like step on the scale, like.
Yeah.
But the
This
number
is,
is
the wrong time
right
to start weighing
there.
people, man. That's
It's right
fucked up.
there. Yeah,
The
well,
number's right there in front of everybody in line. It's always like crazy at LAX. I don't want to do all that.
I don't either. And it's one of, we talked about it on Blurs like about a week or two ago, and like, I guess used to work at the airlines, and he's, part of it is you do have to properly balance it, because they may start doing one of those things where, like, oh, we've got too many, like, you know, big people in this area and too many small people over here, so we're going to shift your seats around so that the weight is evenly distributed, or we're moving luggage to this side of the plane. I mean, I get it, but I'm also like, again, I don't need y'all to know how much quarantine weight I put on and just blast that to everybody. Like, that's not really something I'm about doing at all. So it doesn't surprise me that they're just like, here, everybody can get on a plane at this point, because they have no shame whatsoever. So, well, Alex, do you have any thoughts on this story at all? Or are we on to the next, man?
I'm getting on a plane in 2 weeks, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'll be traveling for the first time, so that'll be super fun. As far as these productions go, I hope I misread it. The Mission Impossible thing, it's at least one member testing positive, so there's no clear number on how many people have tested positive. So still be safe. Let's still all wear our masks, everybody. I know I'm going to be wearing my mask for that whole flight, or all my flights, so it'll be pretty crazy. But also, Shazam is going to be released in 2 years, which is also weird. Like, they're like knocking us out so far ahead. It'll be in June 2023, whereas She-Hulk is next year, Mission Impossible is next May. So just fascinates me how quick they're trying to get this. Maybe because the kids.
And like,
Probably.
Shazam only made $365 million on a $100 million budget. So like, I'm kind of surprised it's getting a sequel, honestly. It got great reviews. I really like the movie, but it wasn't that like financially successful. So hopefully this one does better.
Critically, obviously, it's only like, as long as it makes like what, 2.5 times its budget, which I think it just hit that point. If those numbers
But
are
that's
correct,
just production. You like you got to factor in like probably like another 50 million for advertising. So barely.
Yeah, I think they barely hit it, but I think people really enjoyed it, and I think this is what's going to push it going forward. Like, they only have a few things to like bank on. I feel like Shazam is one of those things now.
I hope so. I hope it's like, I really like the first one, so I'm hoping this makes gangbusters.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it will. I hope that it does. I hope that this begins the process of us, you know, really kind of getting to the other side of this. You know what I'm saying? And then this gets us a lot more of these mega blockbusters back. And we've obviously had a few, but it's not quite the same to not be in a theater to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So hopefully this is the beginning of that for sure. All right, Alex, what's our next story, man?
Let's see. We got a trailer for America, the Motion Picture, a very irreverent movie, animated film that will be hitting Netflix at the end of this month, starring Channing Tatum, Simon Pegg, Judy Greer, Bobby Moynihan. Winston, did you have a chance to check out the trailer? What did you think of it? Are you excited for this one?
Yeah, it looks absolutely incredible, and I cannot fucking wait for it. And I'm 1,000% here for it, because it reminds me the most of what's it called? Venture Brothers. That's the animation style reminds me so much of Venture Brothers, and I love that show with all my heart. So I'm definitely here for it, man. And the cast is amazing. The fact that you got Killer Mike in on this, I'm already sold. You know what I mean? So what about you, Ben? Are you going to be watching America? What is it called? America the Gray, or America the Motion Picture? Yeah, you gonna watch it, bro?
Motion Picture.
I think it looks fun. I'll give it a chance for sure. Like, this looks like one of those fun Netflix things. Is it a movie or is it a series, Alex?
It says the motion picture.
That doesn't mean anything.
It's a movie.
Okay. You act like things haven't said the motion picture when they've been series, you asshole. But no, I think it looks fun. I'm glad that it's animated because I feel like if it was live action, like, because Winston, you saw that Jupiter's Legacy got canceled.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Look, I did it because I love you.
That's 8
I did
hours.
it because I love you. I did it because I love you.
Stop gaslighting me. But no, it looks fun. It looks ridiculous. I hope it lives up to like what it looks like in the trailer. But I like the cast. I like the animation style. I hope it's just as bloody and ridiculous as the trailer made it look, with George Washington fighting with like dual wrist blades and chainsaws. What the fuck is a car?
Dude, that was my favorite. That and you want me to watch Look Out, a black man, while y'all do something illegal? That fucking killed me. How the Liberty Bell came in cracked. Like this movie looks absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Brett, did you watch this trailer at all, man?
I was doing a live reaction to it right when you were talking about it. I watched the other ones that they sent yesterday. I didn't realize until the new one was set. But yeah, it looks fun. And is the Killer Mike? That's from Run the Jewels.
Yes, he's from Run the Jewels. He used
I'm
to do a lot of stuff with Outkast. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll do anything that Run the Jewels is part of. Yeah, this looks fun and super. It looks like I hope they don't give away all the jokes kind of a trailer. You know, It looks like, oh man, is this, and then it's not going to be that great. Because I got to be honest, I started to watch MODOK and I'm not really enjoying it.
That's fair.
Anybody?
I did. I enjoyed MODOK, but I understand not everybody like kind of effed with it. It is a very particular type of humor. I'm not catching that vibe from this per se, but it does feel like if you're not a huge fan of kind of like Adult Swim, you might not be super on board with this one way or the other.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, and back.
There she is.
Sabrina's back.
Sabrina, did you watch this trailer?
I did.
What did you think? that was so.
This is not my thing at all. I don't know. Kudos to anybody who's gonna watch it and stuff like that, but this trailer did not get me at all. But yeah, I'm just not the audience for it. That's okay. I'm like a Bo Burnham Inside type of existential dread person. I'm not into this.
Okay, you know what? That's totally fine. I know y'all were talking about Bo Burnham. I haven't seen it yet. The Inside, I've heard it's good. Eventually, I'll get around to it and whatnot. But yeah. Okay, well, anybody else? Malcolm, did you see it? I'm curious, man. It seems, I don't know, just from your visage, this seems like the type of show or movie you would eat up, bro.
Yeah, I'm like super huge into animation and I really enjoy Archers, and I think you're right, it does look a lot like Venture Bros, which is also something that I love super a lot. So I'll probably watch it. It looks hilarious. Jason Mantzoukas is in it, and he's my favorite. I love him.
He's pretty great. That's definitely for sure. So, all right. Well, thank you for that very candid response. Brett, could you go ahead and tell us something else that's a little bit candid?
Well, yes. Hey, folks, you unhappy with your smile? Well, guess what? You don't have to be. Thousands of people have been using Candid, the clear, comfortable, removable, and practically invisible aligners to straighten their teeth, and now they love their smile. Just like Sharon H. from Pittsburgh, PA. I wore braces as a teenager. Flash forward 30 years, I had crowding on the bottom, and one of my teeth actually stuck out. That's when I made the decision to move forward with Candid, and I finally got my confidence back. Well, good for you, Sharon. Everybody needs a little confidence, and everybody needs to love their smile, so you need to check out Candid. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in teeth movement. Don't we all wish we were an expert in teeth movement? You all have the same quality and care you'd get from an in-office orthodontist from the comfort and convenience of your own home. And while other companies use general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists. That's what you need for your teeth. With Candid, the same orthodontist who created your plan is with you from start to finish, and you'll never have to wonder how you're doing. The average Candid treatment is about 6 months, but you'll start seeing results before then, and it costs, drum roll please, thousands less than traditional braces. Trust me, I got a quote. We didn't have to get them for the kids just yet. I'm checking out Candid now. I got a quote. They cost a lot of money, especially if 2 of them need them. So you got to check out Candid if you need braces. So listen, become your best you. Start strengthening your teeth today. Right now, you can save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/SENLive and use code SENLive. That's candidco.com/SENLive. Code SENLive. Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/SENLive. Code SENLive. Do it, people. Get happy with your smiles.
Aw, that was so good, man. I might have to get my teeth fixed. See, you know the one thing I've always felt bad about, and I'm gonna take a shot for my mama right now because this is fucked up. As you were telling me that ad, my mama paid all this good money for braces, right? And then I couldn't get my mouth open wide enough for them to finish and put in that permanent retainer or nothing like that. So they gave me one of the plastic ones, but my ass then, once I got to college, lost my retainer. And by the time I got a new one, my shit had shifted. And I was like, yeah, this hurts too much. I'm not wearing this anymore. So my mama threatens me on a daily basis. Like, I didn't pay thousands of dollars to fix your damn teeth. And now you got a gap again, you son of a bitch. So I might have to look into this, Brett. I don't know. Like, maybe don't get your kids braces and let them figure it out on their own, or make them pay you back or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's what happened to me. Like, I got the permanent retainer on these down here, and it got knocked out in water polo, and I didn't get time to get it fixed, so I still have to like wear my retainer because, well, one, my wisdom teeth, I still haven't gotten them pulled, so my teeth are still like shifting around. Yeah. And I don't know when I'm gonna do that because I'm just avoiding it. Like, I'm just like, it's not the pain's not too bad. I'm good. Yeah.
It sucks.
It was bad.
It sucks. Yeah, go ahead, Sabrina. Did you sound
well,
like
it was bad for me. It knocked me out for days. I was supposed to go to like a Blink-182 concert at that time, and my 16-year-old self was so hurt. She was so hurt that she had to miss Blink-182 because of freaking wisdom teeth. Oh, it was rough.
It took me out for a week. I ended up watching half of the series of House when I watched.
I just want to be the girl at the rock show. What the fuck?
16, I was putting on my fingerless gloves. I was like, come on.
Which, Alex, it looked like you were about to say something though, bro.
Oh yeah, I sucked it up. I sucked the paint up. I went to see Inception that night. So boom,
Jesus, dude.
Like a real man.
Well, I'll tell. Okay, I'm curious what y'all's wildest like pain I did something anyway stories because you really wanted to. Because my fat ass, I remember when I got my braces on. That first day is miserable because it is that tightened wire on your mouth, or even if you're using Invisalign, that it's just this tightening and moving of your teeth already. And I couldn't eat anything, and so they were like, "Oh, you can have smoothies, you can have applesauce." But I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not getting full of no motherfucking applesauce." So I went to Jack in the Box, and I would open my mouth and shove the burger in the back of my mouth so that I could like chew it because I was so desperate to fucking eat.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm very curious what the rest of y'all, if you have any kind of pain stories like that. And we are $5 away from our first Never Have I Ever of the day. So somebody send in $5 right now so we can get that first question in and figure out what's going on with everybody. But Alex, what else we got on the docket, my friend, other than America the Motion Picture?
We got another trailer for Neill Blomkamp's first movie since Chappie, and it's called Demonic, and it's going to be released in theaters on August 20th. And this was all shot during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, yeah, it's nice to see Neill Blomkamp come back. Winston, did you see the trailer? What did you think of it and Neill Blomkamp in general?
I did, man. You know what it reminds me a lot of is if you were to take like Black Mirror and The Matrix and kind of do like some sort of mashup. That shit looks really good, and y'all know I don't fuck with no horror movies. Like, I would much rather have my wisdom teeth put back in and then pulled a second time than fucking sit through a horror movie. But I would watch this one, honestly. It's intriguing. If you include technology, for some reason it doesn't scare me as much. I don't know why. But like, I watched that stupid horror movie with it's kind of like The Ring, where you watch for 7 days, but you get a text message. Like I think it was called like Chain or some shit like that, Chain Mail or something.
Oh,
and then you would
that
like die.
Mid-budget or low
terrible.
budget mid-2000s movie.
It was terrible, but it didn't scare me because I was like, come on, text message ain't gonna kill your ass. Like, I watched that, and I watched Truth or Dare. I really like that one. That was also the shitty movie.
Oh my god.
I don't fuck with horror movies, so the campy shit, I'm like here for it, bro. I loved Happy Death Day. That shit is so good.
It's not
horror. But I mean, what about y'all? I mean, Sabrina,
I didn't
clearly.
See this one.
You didn't see this one, Ben. Did you see it, Sabrina?
Yeah, I checked it out really quick before the show. I'm kind of in the same place as you, Winston. I find horror with technology to be like really interesting. I think it's an interesting take on the genre. I don't know if anybody saw Possessor that just came out over the last year, but it made it to my top 10. It was so damn good. I feel like you'd really, really enjoy it, Winston. But yeah, I'm getting like those kind of vibes. Obviously, we have like the whole like mother-daughter thing. Looks interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of Neill Blomkamp, but I'm definitely going to check it out.
Okay.
He's very hit or miss for me. I don't know.
What other stuff has Neill Blomkamp done, you SCHMOEDOWN competitors?
District 9,
Elysium.
Chappie, Elysium.
Oh, Elysium, yeah. Right.
Yeah, he was supposed to do the Alien sequel, and then Ridley Scott was like, nah, I'm going to do it. So I got canceled.
Okay,
but
so
yeah, he really hasn't made a good movie since his first one.
Yeah.
Since District 9.
Yeah.
Because District 9 was great, but yeah, Chappie, I hated Chappie. And Elysium I never saw, but I didn't hear great things about. All right.
I mean, he definitely gave the world Sharlto Copley, and that's like his boy, who he puts in every movie. And Sharlto Copley is a national and South African treasure. But other than that, like I have not enjoyed any. He does do like these short movies on his YouTube channel, and I've seen a few of those, and those are actually pretty good. But his like full
features.
Yeah, his features like have not been great.
Yeah.
No, that's fair, man. I mean, how many 3-point shooters are like fire as hell, but the minute you're like, quick, take this to the lane, you're like, nah, I'm a pass, son. It's not a very good look. So I get that. I mean, Brett, are you gonna watch this movie, man? Did you see this trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer yesterday, and I think I still remember it. No, it was good. It was interesting. I don't think I got what it was about. It still left there some mystery, So like, I didn't go like, oh, I see where this is going. So that's why I'm more interested in it. It was a nice little short trailer that piqued my interest, but didn't give me too much. And this one doesn't look. I may be able to get my wife to watch this one because this seems more thrillery kind of than straight up horror, right? I mean, it doesn't seem like so. And she's not a horror fan.
Then it sounds like we would get along. It sounds like we would be best friends. We'd be like, all right, go ahead, Brett. We'll stand outside and just talk.
I used to have to go with like one of our best friends, like her girlfriend, best friend, like, and it would, we'd go to the movies together when it was a horror film. So we had lots of friend dates.
Look, if someone wants to pay me to like go to like a haunted horror nights or something, I'll stay there and I'll hold purses. I don't need to do all the rest of the shit. Like, that's a hard motherfucking pass. So it's cool. I'm just not going to waste my money on something that I'm not going to enjoy. I'm just going to be pissed off the whole time.
I won't go to a haunted house. I don't give a shit if it's a 3rd grade haunted house. Anybody jumping out at me? Screw that. No, I've been freaked out at like little, grade school haunted house. Like, 7!
Yeah, dude. Brett, I've told you that story that I got banned from Not Scary Farm because I punched out somebody, right? I think I've told this story on SEN at one point because I was told nobody would touch me. So I'm like, everything's good. And a dude said, and spun me around. I said, bitch! They were like, sir, you need to come with us. And then I was banned for a few years. So I guess I can go back now.
But I don't.
right?
Seriously.
Like I'm on your side for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's those places. Have you guys seen those places where like you have to sign like waivers and stuff, and then
I've been to
yeah.
2 of those types.
Jesus.
No, I'm talking about the ones where like they hold you and they like literally torture
It's
you.
like a torture
Well,
chamber.
no,
I've
that's
seen
like
pictures.
that's like one, but there's more. There's one in Illinois, and then I think there's another one somewhere in California, but they have you sign a waiver so that they can touch you, they can push you. The torture one is completely different. I don't know who would pay money to have like a bag over your head and get like waterboarded.
Basically,
what?
literally, like, that's what happens.
People are fucking weird. That's all I know. It's like the people that are out here being like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like I'm just kind of like, okay, yeah, you something wrong. But that's as a matter of fact, did y'all watch You're the Worst?
No, I never saw it.
It's such a good show. It's really fucked up, but they have a Halloween episode where they're like, oh, it took us to the best haunted house in all the city. And it's literally just pure torture. And so like one dude is crying the whole time. Like, why did you bring me here? While one girl is like, you call that torture, bitch? Who the fuck are you? Like you get all the varying degrees of response to this really visceral, like haunted house.
Yeah, I'm not about that at all.
Yeah.
Like no thank. Like I don't even really like haunted houses to begin with, and definitely don't touch me for sure. Also, Not Scary Farm needs to rebrand. That's the worst name. It sounds like Not Scary Farm, not Scary.
That's how
they trick people like Winston.
That's how they tricked me to go. It's not scary. And
It's the one place we can go that's not scary, guys.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm down for that. It's not scary. Let's fucking go. And then I got banned. Like the one thing I'm happy for is that it wasn't no charges were pressed. They were just like, sir, you just can't come back here. Just leave. And I was like, all right.
Gold 24 donated $20. Lakers in 7. Wait.
Oh.
Wait, y'all saw that Lakers in 8 was trending all last night, right? 'Cause that made me laugh so hard.
By the way, real quick, the one time I went to a scary place, not Scary Farm, at one of the houses, someone like scared me and was like, Alex. I was like, what the fuck? Like this monster knew my name, and it was like one of my high school friends from like I'd known years ago, and that freaked me the fuck out. Yeah. So never going back to those. That's
Can y'all explain to me what
place has been closed for years, Alex? Years, years, Alex.
But I wish y'all would explain to me why people like just enjoy getting the shit scared out of them. I never fully got that.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah. Is it though? I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna end up being that guy with a heart condition at like 55. Like I'm gonna knock on wood because I'm not gonna jinx myself. That was a terrible thing to put into the universe. But this next movie trailer that we got, and then we'll do this Never Have I Ever, the first question, because we just hit that first goal. I actually really, really like this one. Alex, why don't you tell us a little bit about it, man?
Yeah, so it's Reminiscence. It's starring Huge Ackman, and it's coming from the Westworld showrunner, so there's a little sci-fi element in here. It's going to be released on HBO Max and theaters at the same time. It was part of that whole WB slate that was announced. It'll be coming on September 3rd. It stars Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson, Tandy Newton, Cliff Curtis, amongst many, many others. Winston, you said you liked this trailer?
I did. My only problem watching it the whole time
Jack's
is
donated
every time Hugh
$20.
Jackman...
Looks like Sabrina finally had a reason to put on pants. What did you think of In the Heights?
Oh, this was like the first time that I put on pants in a hot minute. I was like, I don't even know what to wear. I don't know how to put together an outfit anymore. I only know shirts. I don't know pants. But I absolutely love the film. I think it's definitely my favorite movie of the year so far. I don't see something kind of like getting to that point. It was incredible the way that it showed community and heritage and how all of that comes together to really make a home in Washington Heights. Like everything from the direction, cinematography, the music, the energy was just at 100 the entire time. I don't know if it's because it's been like a while since I've been in a theater and saw a movie like this. But after the first number, I was crying. It's a happy number. I was just crying happy tears. It was so damn good. I absolutely loved it. I have some interviews coming out with the director and a few of the cast members coming soon. Did that yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, girl. Out here just stunting on these motherfuckers. Well, I was just gonna say about this particular trailer with Hugh Jackman. The whole time, every time someone tried to fight him, I was just waiting for him to pop claws. And every time she's like, "Where is she?" I was expecting him to just yell, "Gene!" And it just goes to show that he has been Wolverine for far too long. So any action films like this, I can't fully disassociate with. But it's kind of cool. It reminds me of like some sort of weird blend of like Inception and Waterworld, which also 2 trailers with like VR.
Yeah.
Like jacking in sort of situations. Very interesting that we're kind of doing a full reverb here. But Brett, this kind of seems like a movie that's right up your alley, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's why, again, I watched them yesterday, and I couldn't remember really which one was which because they both kind of had the same feel to them. So yes, This is the one with Hugh Jackman and water. But yeah, this one again, not like super freaky scary, but more thrillery, and I think I definitely can get into this one. And I don't quite get what they're doing, so that's I like not knowing things. So I like watching a trailer and still not knowing everything about the movie. That's the worst part about watching them, is going like, I know where they're going with this. People.
No. That's a solid point. I mean, Ben, have you seen any Hugh Jackman films since he left Wolverine behind?
Not since he left Wolverine behind, but I mean, he was going 100 in was it The Greatest
Tori Extras donated $20. I love haunted houses, but I get why people don't. The last time I went to one through a guy dressed as a dead clown tickled me in one of the houses. Straight up tickled me.
See, that's not okay.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that was like you say you like it, and then you give the worst sales pitch ever, Tori. I like it, but I get why you don't want a 6'6" guy in clown makeup tickling you. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I'll tell you the other reason why y'all are out of your mind. And also, Ben, I just realized there's something I need to talk to you about. We'll do it in just a second. I don't like it because I watch too much SVU. I watch too many like procedurals and like How I Got Away with Murder and all sorts of shit. I'm waiting for the day that some psycho, you're like, oh, it's just a dude in a mask with a chainsaw. And then that motherfucker actually brings it down on your ass. Like, that's why I can't fuck with it. Because if you really wanted a reason to get away with murder, you would do that in a haunted house where everybody thinks that it's kind of fake and shit. Like, that's not, fuck no. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Like ever since what was it? It was like Scream 2, like did that with like the opening with Jada.
Yeah.
Like everyone was in the stab costumes, and then she really got stabbed, and I was like, nah, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked
see
up.
what I'm saying?
That's too
Like,
real right there.
Absolutely not. It's the same reason why Final Destination has fucked me up for life. If I see a fucking truck and it has them big ass poles, I immediately change lanes. I am not playing these games.
Dude, that Final Destination 2, that car crash is iconic in the worst way. Like, oh, those logging trucks are terrifying.
I never stepped into a tanning bed because of Final Destination.
That was
what was it in number 3? Oh,
yeah.
Terrible.
And it's a roller coaster too. Like that fucked me up as well.
Yep.
But Hugh Jackman, like always, like he's so great in Prisoners. He's just
Bad Education.
Great actor.
Bad
I know
Education.
they're remaking Real Steel with Vin Diesel, or they're calling it Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but go watch Real Steel. It's a great movie. It's really good.
Really?
Really good in it. So he's just a great actor. I know he'll always be Wolverine, but he's like really used his tools to like do all the different things and do Les Mis, do The Greatest Showman. So I'm looking forward to this. He's a movie star. He's one of the true blue movie stars, and I'm excited for this for sure.
No, I completely agree. And I genuinely hope that this does well. And I hope that his career continues to like kind of have that longevity, because obviously he was so associated with Wolverine for so long. You know what I mean? So I genuinely hope that like this is the beginning of him getting other roles that people can see outside of stuff, which is dope.
But I feel like he's been doing that the entire time though. Like I know like it's like same with like Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. Like he's done like The Judge and stuff like that. But Hugh Jackman is really
That's kind of my
Hugh Jackman's really diversified his portfolio when it comes, like, he made sure he wasn't just doing Wolverine. Like, yeah.
He even went on tour and performed. Like, that was the thing that he did throughout that time too. Alex mentioned it earlier, but he was great in Bad Education. And I do want him to step outside of that like Wolverine box that we put him in, because he is so talented. Wolverine is iconic and will forever be iconic, but there's a lot more Hugh Jackman has to offer. Like, he killed it in Les Mis. I don't care what anybody says about that movie. I like it.
He's good.
Yeah. Well, no, he was good, and so was Hathaway. It was Crow that everybody was like.
They were singing. You know what's a problem with like movie musicals? They sing live a lot of the time. So like Les Mis did that, Beauty and the Beast did that, and they'll sing on set. So that's why Emma Watson was like auto-tuned, because they're like fixing her vocals that are live as they're shooting. They're doing so many takes. It just like doesn't make sense. But yeah. So I'll defend you, Russell Crowe, for that.
Wow. That is very.
Plus,
very,
it also gave us one of the best memes / gifs of all time of Russell Crowe looking through the window. So I mean, I'll take Russell Crowe in that role just for that gif.
Hey, I fucks with it. Okay. We are just a couple of minutes away from the hour. We're at $111, people. $500 is always our kind of base goal that we try and aim to get at. So we got to try and pull out another like 490, 390. That's terrible math. 390 in the next like hour and some change. So we'll start off by doing these two Never Have I Ever since we hit 100 so far. Does anybody like to go first? Does anyone have a good one on deck?
Oh,
because for me, every time I play this game, I always go straight to dirty. So I just wanted to see if someone had one before I did, and just put everybody's business out in the streets.
Ben, did you run out of all the Cosmo ones?
I can pull them up again.
That would have been like the best. Oh, here we go. Never Have I Ever questions. Let's do this. I see the best Never Have I Ever questions, the definitive ones from Cosmo.
Yeah. It's like 96 of them.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I get all my Never Ever Evers from Cosmo.
Okay. How about never have I ever kissed a celebrity?
Oh, do we drink coffee? Or?
Yeah, you could drink. So okay. Oh, okay. That sounds like a story. I'm trying to think if I have though.
I'm trying to think if I have too.
I'm trying to think of all the celebrities that I've met.
You guys are the most famous people that I've talked to.
Aww, that's so cute. All right, I kind of
when we're all vaccinating together, we'll all kiss Malcolm, so then you can put a finger down.
Yeah, hell yeah. Wait, so Sabrina, Brett, I want to hear these stories. Let's start with Sabrina.
Oh, I don't know if
You can't. You
signed an NDA. You made out or something?
I signed an NDA once. There's a few. I mean, a lot of the easier ones, because there's a lot of people that you guys would know, but like I'll just go like musicians. There's a lot of like bands that are pretty popular in like indie and alternative and stuff like that. So I'll stick there. Y'all don't want to know
the whole band?
No.
Wow.
Said she couldn't go to Blink 182 because she was trying to see her man's.
Right?
Oh Lord.
All the small things.
Well, Brett, what about you, Ben? That's fine, Sabrina. I'm letting you off the hook. What happened with Brett?
Mine were in sketches. I kissed, Naughty Bjorlin, who's a soap actress who is absolutely wonderful. And that was like, I got all blushed because I'm married at the time. And I also totally made out with Retta.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah, it was. We were doing a scene. We were doing a scene where it was like cheaters, and like she just went for it. I've known Red. I did stand up with her back in the day with Christian and when we did Luna Park or whatever. But yeah, she went for it.
Dude.
And
Holy
we've been watching Good Girls.
Changes, like of how that show like changed over the years. Like she would like how she became a bigger part of it. She's so She was so great in Parks and Rec. She's so funny.
She was
phenomenal.
amazing comedian. She was a wonderful, like, just wonderful person to talk to. I loved hanging out with her after shows and stuff. And we've been on a Good Girls kick, watching that.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. So we told, that was, it's a fun scene.
Dude, well, good for you. I'm genuinely jealous, man, because Retta, I have a huge crush on Retta because she is, for me, she's beautiful, but humor and intelligence always fucking gets me. And she is like one of the funniest people I've seen on TV between Parks and Rec and even Good Girls. Even though it's like a more serious show, she still kind of has this like air about her that she's just so funny. So I'm jealous. If you want to put in a good word for me, for her, about doing another sketch, like, I'm here for it, son. Totally here for it. All right, we have another one. How about never have I ever been in like a nudist situation? So whether a nudist beach or a colony or a vacation or whatever. I will.
Are there any nude beaches in America?
To my knowledge, I don't think so.
I Google this.
I think there's one in California, actually. No,
is there really?
I think if they're designated as like, I could be wrong. There are, and they're actually called naturists. If you've done your research, you would know.
They literally have top 11 nude beaches. So what do we got?
Naturists.
They don't like being
Beach
called
in Martha's Vineyard. Hollover Beach in Miami. There's one in Kauai. One South Padre Island in Texas. In Oregon, there's a new
South
beach.
Padre Island. I knew about South Padre Island.
Gunnison Beach in New Jersey. That's the last place I want to get naked. There is one. San Gregorio Private Beach, San Mateo, California. Baker Beach in San Francisco. Blacks Beach in San Diego, California.
Do you want to give me like addresses to these places? Because I was.
James Wheeler donated $100. Happy Friday.
Woo!
Just want to help out.
James, thank you so much. You just got us 2 more questions. My quick story on my whole, like, it is now, I do an annual trip with some buddies of mine to Palm Springs. We rent out a house, and Kristen and I were like chilling inside, and we came outside, and everybody was just naked and just like looking at us, like wondering how we were going to respond. We're like, don't threaten me with a good time. So now this has just kind of become a yearly thing that when we go on this vacation, it becomes like a little mini nudist trip. So I don't know. I like being free, man. I walk around my apartment with booty butt ass naked. I would be right now, but I got to be on camera. So, you know, it is what it is. All right.
$2,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
For $2,000, SEN will move to OnlyFans, and we will go ahead and continue another hour of the show. All right. We get 2 more questions that we get to do, but first, I feel like we got to talk about trying to protect your private bits on your computers.
Yeah, and I can take care of this, Winston. Because have you ever browsed in incognito mode? It's probably not as incognito as you think. Now, why would it be? Incognito mode, like the Chrome browser itself, is a Google product. And Google has made its fortune by tracking your movements online like little sneaky boys. There's even a $5 billion class action lawsuit against the company in California, where it's accused of secretly collecting user data. Google's defense is that incognito does not mean invisible. So how do you actually make yourself as invisible as possible online? ExpressVPN. Turns out that even in incognito mode, your online activity still gets tracked and data brokers still get to buy and sell your data. One of these data points is your IP address. Data harvesters use your IP to uniquely identify you and your location, but with ExpressVPN, your connection gets rerouted through an encrypted server and your IP address is masked. Every time you connect to ExpressVPN, you get a random IP address shared by many other ExpressVPN customers. That makes it harder for third parties to identify you or harvest your data. Best of all, ExpressVPN is super easy to use. No matter what device you're on, phone, laptop, smart TV, all you have to do is tap one button for instant protection. So if you really want to go incognito, be as invisible as John C. Reilly's character in Chicago, and protect your privacy, secure yourself with a #1 rated VPN. Visit expressvpn.com/SEN and get 3 extra months for free. That's ExpressVPN, ExpressVPN.com/SEN. ExpressVPN.com/SEN. Be invisible like Mr. Cellophane.
Yeah,
Do not
yeah.
perceive me.
I'm not
I
gonna
just
lie,
watched Chicago
guys.
last night, so hence all the references.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely freaked me out for a second that when Alex started, I was listening and I look up and it was just Alex and Malcolm, and I was like, "Where the fuck did everybody go all of a sudden?" They all turned on their ExpressVPN and being like, "No one's looking at me no more,
Nope.
goddamn mo." Well, dope. All right, we got 2 more questions. We're at 220. So again, we got to get another 230 to hit our goal today, and we put it out there. If we hit 1,000. Malcolm will show his face today. He will show everybody what he looks like. So if you're curious, is he black? Is he white? Is he Asian? Is he an alien? Is he a robot? Does he even exist? We don't know, but the only way you're gonna find out is if we hit that 1,000 today. But that's the lofty goal. We're just trying to get to a 500. So let's do another question. If someone has one, cool. If not, I can pick another one off of this list. If there's some big thing that y'all want to know.
Ooh,
Okay.
never have I ever sucked on a toe. I'm not a feet person at all, so that is never.
Not moving a fucking inch with these fingers. Hell no.
Ben, what did you put your thumb down for?
Oh, I remembered the celebrity that I made out with.
Oh,
Ooh,
Story.
Does it count if she wasn't a celebrity at the time?
of course.
Yes.
Okay, well then she became a porn star 2 years later.
Oh.
nice.
Are we gonna do
Oh, we're
nothing?
counting porn stars?
No.
Oh, then.
Like, oh shit. Damn, dude. Well, shit. You freaky. All right.
All we did was make out. She wasn't freaky at the time.
Fair. That's fair. So, am I the only person that apparently has sucked on a toe before? Is that what we're getting
I
at?
have.
Malcolm!
Oh,
Oh. Was this like a one-time thing, or you like kind of just like doing everything, or how much you willing to share on this, my brother?
I mean, it's not something I would prefer to do, but I aim to please.
Oh God. Yo, ladies.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
get to this, and gentlemen. Whatever way Malcolm swing, we need to get to this 1,000. You can see this beautiful mug. He out here to please y'all. Let's go.
Fucking toes left and right, front, and you know what it is.
Malcolm's just double fisting. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a toe there, Ben.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like toes
See,
at
that's
all.
the difference, though. You gotta expand your horizons there, Winston.
Oogie.
So does Kristen like the toes?
No, she hates anything she won't even go get pedicures. So like, yeah, she's too ticklish. She does not F with them at all. So yeah. I mean, look, it's one of those things that I had an ex that was like her thing. And my one rule is the only time I would do it for her, because it's also not my thing, as long as it was like she just got out of the shower and like her feet are clean. You know what I'm saying? Like otherwise, I was like, I can't do it, man. I like it's just not for me. But same thing, Malcolm. We are kindred spirits. It's all about just trying to please the person you're with. So, speaking for our next question, speaking of pleasing or potentially not pleasing because you're gonna piss somebody off, never have I ever hooked up with or dated a friend's relative.
Friend's relative. Oh.
Oh,
Does that include like cousins and stuff too?
Cousins, siblings. I actually knew a friend that hooked up with somebody's stepmom. That was weird. Like the stepmom and the dad broke up, and then another friend hooked up with homie's stepmom, and I'm like, dude, why would you do that?
He was ahead of the curve. Have you seen Pornhub lately?
You're my friend's stepmom. All right, well, Brett, I'm curious,
sorry,
man.
I was stuck in the dryer. What do you want me to do?
Brett, I'm curious, man. What was the story, brother?
It was my friend's wedding who watches the show, and it was his cousin. So
There you go. There you go. All right.
I don't
love how
think
the one married and with kids person is the one putting all the fingers down right now.
He's lived a full life, and that makes me happy.
50 Shades of Geek donated $20. Happy Friday, beautiful people. Yesterday I went back to the movie theater for the first time in a year and 3 months. I saw Cruella and I really liked it. It was great to be back. Last movie I saw in a theater was Bloodshot. Hey Brett.
Oh,
oh, hello.
Same.
That was
Wow.
the last one.
It was okay. Yeah, I'm curious what everybody's pre-pandemic last movie. Mine was The Invisible Man, the Elizabeth Moss Invisible Man, which actually I didn't hate. It was The Hunt. I'm sorry, it was The Hunt.
Yeah,
I actually saw it right before theaters went out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw The Hunt with Bateman at a press screening. And then I remember because like that was the day everything was starting to shut down. Was the day me and Sabrina went to the aquarium, and I dropped her off, and I went straight to AMC Burbank to watch Bloodshot. And I was driving home, and my mom called me. She's like, "Why did you go to the aquarium? Like it is fucking real out there, you idiot." And I was like, "I know. Should I go get tested?" I was like, nothing happened.
We're like, we did it for the content.
But like, there's a moment, and I don't know, because one of the goals for the subathon is like releasing the aquarium vlog, and I'm editing it this weekend. And there was a moment where there's a little exhibit where there's like this magnifying glass, like that you can look into the tank to see. And there's just like this kid like had his nose pressed up against it. You could literally see like his saliva and like snot like all over the magnifying. And I was like, even without the pandemic, I was like, get the fuck away from me. Like, yeah, we definitely should not have been there, because like I remember a Disney vlogger had reached out to me. It was like, hey, if you and Sabrina want to come do the Food and Wine Festival, we'll pay for your tickets. We'll be done by 2. We'll go eat everything, and then you guys can have Disney for yourselves the rest of the day. And that was literally supposed to be the next week. The next week we were going to go.
Do you remember when they reached out to us? They were like, oh, do you want to do this week? And I was like, I can't. Let's do it this next week.
Yeah.
And then that's when everything shut down. So we were going to go to Disney like right before too. We would have just made it.
And it got shut down. But yeah, so
because we were like a publicity couple. They were hitting us up. They're like, you guys want to go to Disney?
Everybody was shipping us on SEN, so they're like, do it like. And that was the crazy thing. Like, not to hate on his channel, but like, do
you remember that moment?
Yeah.
I like fishing. That was it. Everybody was like, "Oh, they having babies." Like that. They instantly jumped to that point. Not to make y'all turn red. I apologize.
No,
it was just,
like
it
that's
was
where Cocktails
a cute moment in history.
Like,
Tori X Rose donated $20. I've had several friends' dads and an ex-boyfriend's dad try to hook up with me. To me, that's an creep move. If you knew me when I was 15, you're Burma banned from hitting on me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Damn. I'm sorry that happened. Holy shit. But yeah, no, sorry, Sabrina. What were you saying before the Schmobot came in?
I was saying we capitalize off of that. We were going to get a Disney trip out of it. We have cocktails and casting. The whole show revolves, especially when it first started and I was still like single to like the internet. Everyone's like, oh, mom and dad are fighting.
Yo, I just remember, like, I can't wait. I know we're getting closer and closer to back to studio days. Shit just got wild when we were doing that show in person, man. like y'all shipping y'all, like, poor Ben, like getting in fights with Roxy about not smiling, and then like people with the bandit thing and everything that happened with that, and like just the Lil Win thing came from that because someone broke the camera and it made me look like I was 2 feet tall. Like, dude,
that was the funniest. That was one of the funniest fucking things. Like, because it was just like on 2 tables and the camera just like tilted like that. And so no matter what shot I did, it looked like Winston was like at the kiddie table.
It was bad.
Man.
It was
so many great moments.
Fucking bad. Okay, so what we did Nudist Colony, we did Hooked Up with the Friends Relative, we did
Celebrity
Makeout, and Suck Toast. So we did the 4 questions.
We did the four.
Never have I ever gone streaking.
We already did. Did we do that one or?
I think we said skinny dipping. I don't think we said
okay.
Streaking. I've gone skinny dipping. I've never gone streaking.
Yeah, streaking is a difference.
I've done both. Yeah. No, I was in a frat, so we had.
What's going on?
Maybe, sir. You text?
Yeah, you were in a frat too, Alex. You didn't do any of this shit.
Nope.
It was a math frat.
It was. I was part of the Alpha class, so I was.
James Wheeler donated $20. I feel so lucky because the last movie I saw before shutdown was Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Oh,
perfect movie.
Wow,
amazing,
great movie. Yeah. No, but yeah, I being in a frat, like we had a rule that if you made 0 cups, like if you got like 10, you had 10 fucking cups left in Pong, you had to do a naked lap around the block back to the frat house. And unfortunately, I played with this girl that I had a crush on, and I was like, that's all right, girl, I'll carry us both. They won. The other team won in 3 turns because they kept getting doubles and balls back and all that. And she just was so bad. Like her first shot, she threw it and hit one of the other players in the forehead. And I was like, okay, we're fucked. We are fucked unless I can like pull this out really fast. So what about you, Sabrina? Was this just like a spur of the moment thing or a dare or what happened?
Yeah, I went skinny dipping on a vacation with some friends in California. I think when I was like 18. And then when the Blackhawks won, whatever the hockey thing is, what was that, like 2015? Whatever that is called. They won the cup or something. We all went like streaking down. Just Chicago was insane that day. So yeah,
okay,
those are my 2.
Yeah.
I never lost beer pong that bad, but I do remember there was some because we used to play pull the cup, otherwise it's game over if you make the same cup. So like there were so many moments like when we played that way when the first team would just aim for the same cup at the same time, and so a lot of people went streaking because of that, because you could end a cup, you could end a game in one pull.
Oh, see, we so the rule with our Death Cup, we did play it could end the game. Most of the time we made it that you had to just pull 4 other cups because we liked playing. So we were like, we don't want the game to just end. But we allowed for same cups so you could get 3 cups and get balls back or whatever. So you couldn't do that. But if they were dumb enough or they were too drunk and they left it on the table and you're like, all right, motherfucker, boom! Like you could end it that way. Yeah, so damn. Okay. Wow. All right. So what are we at right now as far as everybody's fingers and whatnot? So I've got 2 left.
I think I'm at 2.
2. Alex has got 5. Brett's at 3. Ben's at
4.
4. Just a celebrity.
I was putting
and like
down
I saw
all
people
day
in
on
chat like,
Monday.
well, that's not a celebrity. I don't really. If you guys want to put a finger back up, I don't really care. I just thought it was funny. Like
A porn star is definitely a celebrity. That was the same thing when I said the bands, and they're like, they're not. I'm like, my ex-boyfriend's literally a celebrity, so I didn't want to say that, but now I'll prove it. All right, I'm keeping my finger down.
There you go. Someone's saying the stream is buffering. Hopefully
it looks
we
like
are doing okay. We're back. Okay, great. All right, so let's go ahead.
Hold on, we got to get back to the fact that Sabrina can't even name what the team won that she went streaking for.
I was like, the Bull Cup thing?
Girl.
Me and Brett, we're on that same wavelength. We sit, we listen to Fiona Apple, some sad indie music. We're not watching this. I like to be a part of things. I get FOMO. So that's the only time that I'm watching these games is like championship stuff with friends.
So you're not sure what the hockey team is in Chicago. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
just
I don't know what they won.
She didn't know what the cup was called. I know what the cup is.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right, Sabrina, hold on. You can do this. All right. How about I'll give you a hint of what it's called via an actor, and if you can get it, then you good. And if you can't, You gotta tell us your celebrity ex.
Yo.
I'm gonna give you a really good hint. All right.
All right.
The actor, was an announcer in the Hunger Games with like really elaborate makeup and hair.
Mm-hmm. So it's clearly the Tucci Cup.
I knew it was gonna happen.
All right, well, who is your celebrity ex?
Stanley Cup. The second you said it, I was just like, I remember this now because we did the whole parade in Chicago. It was so much fun. But I can't retain that kind of stuff ever.
It's not the, I mean, that's fine. The only reason I know that the Lombardi trophy is like the football one is just from the standpoint of, the Packer fans will never let you live that down. They always scream that it's named after us and we're Title Town. So, all good. All right. We are $18 away from another question. So send those in, send in those schmobots, send in those super chats. Alex, do we have any more stories? If not, we can start reading the Streamlabs and the super chats, my friend.
Not really. So I can let me pull up those Streamlabs.
Not really.
Hold on,
Professional.
While you do that, let's talk about what's about to go down tonight, y'all. Because this is absolutely huge. As you know, virtually almost every Friday, not every Friday, but virtually almost every Friday, we do have a pay-per-view here with the SCHMOEDOWN, and this one is going to be colossal. We are talking about 4 of the greatest singles players in the game today, all going at each other. My boy Paul Oyama, prime time, holding it down for swag, is taking on the former other singles champ. That's the other thing that's crazy about this. All 4 players are former singles champs. You're getting 4 former champions going at each other. So we're taking on Ethan Irwin of the Usual Suspects. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Y'all know who I'm pulling for. Who do y'all got in this particular match between Paul Oyama and Ethan Irwin?
After Paul's performance against Bibbs, I gotta root for him. Like I gotta pull for him. Like beating Bibiani in a 3-round match is no easy feat. And I think he had to go pretty much perfect besides missing his 2-pointer, possibly.
Did he miss his 2-pointer? I thought he went perfect. Or am I confusing this?
I thought he missed something in round 3. I can't remember what he missed.
I think he checked down to multiple or something. I think he might have played perfect. Right?
I thought that match he went perfect, and the one before. No,
it might have been the match before. I'm not sure. Okay. But
no, he missed the 2-pointer in the final exam match. He was going perfect in that one, and he missed the 2-pointer, and then the one against Bibbs, I think he went perfect.
Got it.
He just didn't have to go past his 3. That's all.
That makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, just that match, I gotta favor Paul. But again, like these 3-round matches, we've seen just so much happen in so many different ways. So it's both these matches are going to be wild, but I do favor Paul just a little bit in that one. And then for the second one, I honestly
hold on. We'll get to it. Hold on. We'll get to the second one. Sabrina, what are you thinking? Paul or Ethan Irwin?
Gotta root for Paul. Paul is awesome to watch in any match that he does. I mean, after the free-for-all and the match with Bibiani, it's hard not to root for him. I think he has just a fire lit under his ass right now, and he's going to absolutely break through this.
Hey, man, look, we need him too. We need every point Swag can get its hand on, so I'm definitely here for it. Alex, you got a favorite in this first match, man?
I'm going Oyama.
Yes, sir.
Gold 24 donated $20. Never have I ever worn a thong.
I have. All right, I'll put a finger down for that because that was
I love
enough.
it.
That was enough. I have indeed worn a thong. Sometimes your lady wants you to wear a thong. It is what it is, man. Tuck your boys.
No. Yeah.
No thong for you, Brett Sheridan?
Oh, well, does a dance belt count? I guess. Dance it's
yeah.
kind of
I
up
see
the
what
butt.
you're saying, where you're like, yeah. That would count.
Okay, so then I've worn a thong of sorts.
All right. I sees you. You. Oh, Malcolm put a finger down. Oh no,
I put one down for streaking.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right. And then Brett, who do you got? Oyama or Bibiani? I mean, Oyama or Irwin?
I got whoever's on your team.
Hey, that's my boy. Hell yeah.
I would never go again.
I appreciate that, my man. All right, and then the second match. Again, more champions going at it. We have Ben the Boss Bateman of the Dungeon taking on his former faction mate in the Outlaw John Rocha. Also going to be a barn burner. Who y'all got in this particular matchup, man?
Honestly, like I'm worried about this. I don't know how they're gonna get through round one with these two going back and forth against each other, man. The smack talk is gonna be ridiculous. Like, it's gonna be polar opposites because, you know, Paul has gotten rid of the sunglasses and his leather jacket, and Ethan's just the nicest guy ever. So it's just gonna be like the most cordial, like, oh, that was a good pull. Oh, that was a tough miss. To like the most personal low blow insults you're ever going to hear in a match between two competitors. It's going to be back and forth quite a bit. So I honestly don't know who's going to win. I don't know. I feel bad for Mark and Christian trying to announce this match and get the questions in between insults. So it's going to be ridiculous.
How many ball drags will need to be clipped out of?
Yeah.
If I had to pick between the two of them, I know Rocha's got some otherworldly fire going on right now. I think Bateman is really feeling some type of way after last week's pay-per-view. I feel like he's gonna come out swinging hard.
If the Rocha that played Liz Shannon Miller shows up, the loose, joking around, having a good time Rocha, then he can win. But I don't know if he's going to show up like that against Bateman because, you know, Bateman, grinds his gears, as the old people would say.
It's going to be like the least it's going to be like the least classy match, I feel like. It's going to be an entertaining one, fun to watch. I feel like whoever is going to have the edge after the first round is like whichever one gets under each other's skin. Both of these competitors get under each other's skin. So I feel like whichever one like draws first blood and then the other one starts panicking, that's going to be the person that has the upper hand. So after round one, I'll have a better idea of who I'm rooting for, but it could go either way.
I'll tell you this. I'm personally pulling, like, I think Ben has it, but I'm pulling for Rocha. Both, the only reason is because if we have any shot of trying to climb out of the gutter, I don't need the dungeon to get any more points. The dungeon is done winning in my book. You've won enough games, retire, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather, even though the Finstock Exchange is also up there, I would much rather them get the 2 points here just so we can still have a chance of maybe trying to do something. But Brett, either way, what does the Flirtenflaus think, sir?
I just always want John to be happy because I think he doesn't handle defeat well. So, but I think the thing is if they can, you know, like maybe not concentrate on, you know, the smack talking and concentrate on answering the questions. Like if they get too into that, you know, whoever could maybe pull back on that and just concentrate on the match and not get flustered with that would be the victor. Oh, should I answer this? No caller ID? No.
Answer.
No. I'll put him on blast. Put him on the radio.
Inappropriate bisexual dude donated $20. Warnathon.
Yay.
Butterfly, I own several. Also jock straps are the best. How about this one? Never have I ever stolen someone from the opposite gender's underwear.
Define steal.
Well, like a
like went in with no permission and took it, or like they,
no, I've never stolen underwear before.
Let me just go check.
Show us
I don't know. He's dipping out. He's looking pretty guilty right now. So I think
I was gonna say he was like, let me get the fuck up out of here because like I'll be forthwith in that, like, it has been gifted to me after an encounter. So there's that, but like I haven't just been like, this mine now, and just like, you know what I'm saying, and just like went through someone's panty drawer and ran off with it.
Yeah, I've never like stolen it straight up like that, but like, I don't know. There's been times where I have like boxers or whatever, or underwear.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Rocha and Bateman, Paul Oyama and Ethan Irwin, that goes down tonight. If you are a $10 patron, you already have access. You already know what the deal is. We'll see you this evening. But if you don't, you can either become a $10 patron by going to patreon.com/ is it just SCHMOEDOWN or the SCHMOEDOWN? Do y'all know?
Just SCHMOEDOWN.
Just so patreon.com/ SCHMOEDOWN, Or you can go to theschmoedownlive.com, buy your tickets there. It is $8.99 just to buy the event. So we get it, you know, if you don't want to commit to some stuff, then just go buy this event. Do what you got to do. Either way works, but you do not want to miss this because the winners of these prospective matches will then play each other in a number one contender match to then determine who will play Dan Murrell for the belt. This is the next title to the singles belt, is the winners of these matches playing the number one contender to go on to face Dan. So you don't want to miss this. It's going to be an absolute barn burner, I promise. I do also realize that I'm smelling a little bit funky and I need to go and put on some deodorant because I forgot this morning. Bruh Sheridan, you want to tell them about the deodorant I be using because it works wonders, sir.
Of course. We've been talking about this, people. You got to get Native. Everybody loves Native. I think Alex has got one right next to him usually. You know, we're not seeing it because we're seeing something else. But listen. Sometimes it rains on your birthday. Sometimes the line of coffee wraps around the building, and sometimes gas goes up 10 cents. I think it's gone up even more. Good news is that sometimes when life stinks, you don't have to because Native has got your back and your armpits. Listen, Native cares about the products you put in your body. That's about stopping the stink the right way. That's the Native difference. You probably already know that Native's legendary aluminum-free deodorant, but have you tried their body wash? Their toothpaste, their brand new mineral-based sunscreen? Yes, Native now has a broad-spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen for your face and body. It's lightweight, absorbs quickly, and you can choose between unscented or coconut and pineapple. Native's on a mission to overhaul your entire hygiene routine by putting the care in self-care with products carefully made to work against odor. And they're made with simple ingredients, and they smell great. You can get their deodorant and body wash in amazing scents like coconut vanilla, citrus herbal musk, lavender rose, and many more. You can build your own personalized product bundles. So that's what I did. I picked 3 to try them all out. Mix and match 3 of your favorite scents and keep them in rotation so you have something for every occasion. So listen, stay fresh, stay clean with Native by going to nativedeo.com/SENLive and use promo code SENLive at checkout and get 20% off your first order. That's nativedeo.com/SENLive and use promo code SENLive checkout for 20% off your first order. Listen, this deodorant is amazing. We all love it. Seriously, get some. You will love it too, and you will smell great.
Great read, Mr. Sheridan. I do appreciate the way you handle your business. So. Okay, so y'all, we're at 325. As you know, we try to get to 500 each episode that we can. We're about, 175 away from hitting that goal. So please, please, please keep sending them in. We are also, makes us about 323. That puts us at about $27 away from another Never Have I Ever question. So send in the Schmobots, send in the super chats. Mr. Marzoña, if you want to start reading some of the ones that we haven't heard out loud, that would be awesome.
Okay, I shall. Here's one from Helen L., who actually sent in a Schmobot last night during the off hours, and she's saying, just wanted to send a donation. It is off hours, and I am not sure where this will end up. Loving the new Goofball show. I think everyone is just going through a digital Zoom withdrawal. Love this crew.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that lovely super chat. Now, I haven't had a chance to see the Goofball show quite yet. I saw I saw clips and whatnot. I've just been kind of crazy busy. Y'all seem like you're generally having a lot of fun over there, Brett.
Yeah, let's be honest. It's nice being in an actual studio because playing this Zoom room, I've had a great time with y'all, but I can't wait to see in person because when we were sitting next to each other and looking across from each other, that was just really when it went down. And we're having a great time. We want everybody to go get these on where you get podcasts, download them. That's the big thing. We want to get the audio listeners. Christian's been pulling out for the audio listeners a lot. Stolen from me by Kate, and then stolen from Kate by Christian. So yeah, check it out. It's going to be a great time for you. And that happens every Thursday before the 1 hour show on Thursdays. So they're pre-recorded. So they could be an hour long. They could be an hour and a half. Depends on how long we riff.
Well, man, it's cool to see that y'all are just kind of doing your thing, and a lot of people are saying it reminds them a lot of the OG like SCHMOEDOWN days. So it's cool to know what's kind of going on with that for show, and that we have something else kind of like to get us all geeked out about. Because I won't lie, last summer I was bummed out to not be able to spend time and do shit with y'all, but I was also like laughing my ass off at like the Berthas of Flirt and Flouse and everything else that like y'all came up with. Like it was absolutely insane. So, and that intro slaps though. I love y'all's goofy ass intro, man. Oh my goodness. Alex, what else we got?
We got BatBomb82 saying, "Bread is my spirit animal. Alex, your new video is so incredible. That boy can sing. Thank you." Question, has anyone seen the new season or any episodes of Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix? Also just watched Cruella in theaters. It is amazing. One of Disney's best.
Nice, man. I haven't seen Cruella yet. I'm very excited to. But I also haven't seen Love, Death, and Robots. That's the problem. There's always just too much content, so you just kind of have to get through the stuff that takes priority. Right now, I had to watch my girl Olivia Benson put another season of SVU to bed. Such a G. But it's on my list of things. Are you guys with that show?
I watched the first season. There's some pretty good ones in there because there's a bunch of animated shorts. And I almost started season 2 last night, and I probably will soon because I liked the first season. I thought it was fun. But yeah, I'll probably start it pretty soon.
Word. Sabrina?
I haven't seen it. I just decided to watch Bo Burnham's Inside 3 times instead. So I should probably do something else. Yeah. And I'm literally at the gym listening to like the most depressing, existentially like dreadful music in that special. Yep.
I saw your tweet
Can't
about
stop,
that
won't
being
stop.
like, I'm definitely listening to these while I'm in the gym. And I'm like, they either have to be super pumping you up or I'm very fucking confused with it.
I have no idea. Going to the gym and like running on the treadmill is so cathartic for me. I don't know why, but I love listening to sad music when I do it.
I at this point, Sabrina, I will say as we've gotten to become more and more friends, nothing surprises me with you anymore at all, and I'm here for it. Like you go to the beat of your own drum, and that fucking beat is something I fucks with. All right, I'm Molly rocking all of it. All right, Brett, have you seen Love, Death, and Robots?
No, I haven't even heard of it. But I do want to check out the Bo Burnham special. But we didn't see that because I think it was an hour and a half long. So instead, we watched 4 episodes of Good Girls and the first Walking Dead ever, which I came in halfway through it. So yeah, we love to do stuff like that. We can't stay up too late watching this, so we're gonna watch 6 hours of things. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Love, Death, and Robots.
It's pretty good. It's essentially sort of similar to Black Mirror, but they're shorts. Instead of like here's a short film that's maybe like 45 minutes to an hour in Black Mirror, it's like here's a 10 to 15 minute short, whether it be animated, live action, whatever, about Love, Death, or Robots, or all 3. And people essentially just trying to survive or do whatever they're doing. They're really, really good. And you just for that point, since all the episodes are 10 to 15 minutes, you just want like I need something to watch while I'm cooking dinner real quick. Just throw on one of those and stuff like that. It's fun.
To check it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely recommend season 1. I haven't seen season 2 yet, so I'm not sure. But Alex, what else we got? Ooh, spam risk. Fuck you.
Answer it on your watch.
To ask me if I wanted my extended warranty, go fuck yourself.
No, but I just want to say about Inside, Bo Burnham's Inside. I freaking love this special. It's super inspiring just on my end, just because, I just came out with that 96,000 edited cover video, and like just watching the editing that he did and how he set up all the shots, I'm like, okay, like now I have to step up my game for whatever I do next. So I am just very inspired to create new music that is clever and good as his. So I'm just super into it. I'll watch it like 50 more times probably. Anyways, 50 Shades of Geek. Here we go, Ben. What did Eminem say to the people who got vaccinated? You only get one shot, one opportunity.
Oh.
I guess that only
I
kind of
got
works
two,
for
though.
J&J.
Yeah.
I definitely got two. Yeah.
The CEO of IKEA was elected as the Prime Minister of Sweden. Now he's assembling his cabinet.
God damn it.
That was
God
that was
damn
good.
it.
That was good.
Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands.
Yep. Heard it.
Wait, because he never lands? I don't know if I get it.
Neverland?
Oh, son of a bitch. Son
Wow.
of a bitch.
Wow.
Man.
Ugh.
Maybe I delivered that wrong. My doctor gave me 1 week to live, so I killed him and got 30 years from the judge.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
She asked me which do I prefer, breasts or legs. I said, hey, as long as it's KFC, I don't care.
Exactly.
God damn it.
That is something I would say, and that's why I'm still single.
See, that doesn't make sense. I feel like that would be exactly why, like, all of a sudden you have to do like a bachelor type situation, bro. Ladies love that. I mean, Sabrina, am I wrong? Like, is that something that we could use to get him? Like, oh my God, can we do an SEN bachelor with Ben as the bachelor?
Yo.
I am
Yes.
so here for this.
Yeah, I'm
No.
a person, you assholes. Like, why are you talking
And
about me like
so
I'm
are
not
the-
here?
No,
Well,
it's like a blind date situation. It's like we
Yeah.
get people that we think you could be into, and we like speed date a little bit, maybe virtually, maybe in person
Hell
when we
yes.
can. Because
Hell yes.
truly, like when I did my impression of Ben like last week, I was like, oh, like I never get laid, but I could easily get laid. That's exactly the vibe that I get from you. Like you could literally put in the bare minimum effort and you'd be fine.
Dude, I mean, look, you pretty, you have a good job, you have personality, like, you know what I'm saying? And unless you like, you know, kick puppies, like, I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't find you the most beautiful, like, intelligent, like, well-rounded woman ever. So,
Did
like,
you
come on,
just-
man, let us do this for you.
Was Kick Puppies a Schmoebot sensor, or was that?
Yeah.
Wrong bot?
Oh my God. All right, Alex, what else we got, man?
All right. What does James Bond do when it's raining? He goes undercover. My dog ate my computer projects. It took a few bites.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
God damn it.
Don't you just hate it when she says that all men are the same, but then she still won't date you because you're not like other men?
I don't know if that's a pun or if that's just like
Yeah.
a nice guy crying out in pain.
Oh,
What do you call a French lemon? Lemon.
lemon.
How does NASA organize a party? They plan it. Winston, on a scale of 6 to -8, how much have you missed these?
Scale of 6 to -8. -69. I don't know.
Hey.
But no, real talk. I always appreciate it because you do put some heart and effort into it, and obviously the donations are appreciated. But oh no, you got a dad joke book.
I was looking
Okay,
at that.
that's gonna keep you single. I take that back. That's
No. See, this could be really charming because it's gonna give off those very like domestic vibes. It's like, hey, girl,
that.
I'm ready to
mustache
settle
gives off
down.
those
I'm
domestic
warm.
vibes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like I'll make you breakfast in the morning. That's what this is giving me.
Okay, all right.
This is
Everybody.
immaculate energy.
When is a door not a door?
No. When.
When it's a jar.
A jar. Yes.
Oh God
No.
damn it.
Nope.
Also, you have plenty of ladies that are already said, "Sign me up for Ben the Bachelor." Like they're ready for this, man. Look, even Zeno Hour says there's plenty of ladies in this chat ready for a mustache ride from Ben. Look, bro, you might just have to make this happen.
I think that's already included in the subathon. What was it? The most subs you get a date, Ben? Is it?
Yeah, I think it's an individual goal. Whoever gives 500 subs gets a mustache ride.
Oh Jesus! I didn't know you were running them hot tub streams over there on your Twitch, son.
Oh, that actually is one of the goals. The hot tub stream.
Oh, that's right.
Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. So a couple of things. We are about 20 minutes away. We are at 323. So we are still at $177 away from hitting that $500 goal. If we hit at the $500 goal, I will tell y'all a traumatic childhood story that is actually very funny for everybody but me. If we hit $500.
Hey, Winston.
Yeah.
Why are penguins always awkward at parties?
Cause they're I don't know why.
They just can't seem to break the ice.
Oh,
Good. Love it. Love it.
This is going to thank you, Malcolm. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Alex.
I'm all for this. I'm all for this. Alan Smithy says, "Hey crew, you should all watch a movie called Haunt from 2019. It's about a fake haunted house that turns out to be full of homicidal maniacs. It's pretty much the movie version of what you guys have been talking about. Perfect for Winston."
No, absolutely not. You want to make sure I never go to another motherfucking haunted house, but I'll watch the movie probably. All right, what else?
Refreshing. Brandon Herbin donates and doesn't say anything, so thank you very much, Brandon. Let's see. 50 Shades of Geek says, based on the sound of his voice, Malcolm is 1, a human, B, a man, beta, a man, gamma has a voice, omega is named Malcolm. How did I do? Was I closer than anyone else?
Damn.
One of those things is not true.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yo, I was about to say 50 Shades really went at inappropriate gay dude that loves to come in and guess what's going on with Malcolm, but damn, Malcolm with the now I don't know which one's not true. Fuck. I gotta try and figure this out. It's not Malcolm ain't your real name. Oh Lord, he's a spy.
See that guy over there says, "Hello, SEN crew. How is there no mention of Donnie Yen joining John Wick 4? The fight choreography has been amazing in every movie, and I think this will probably elevate it to another level. I forgot to include that in the rundown, and that's why we didn't talk about it. Yeah, Donnie Yen is in John Wick 4, joining Keanu Reeves for the 4th movie, produced by Lionsgate. Why do I know that? I'm just trying to find words to fill out this song."
Is that it? Oh, son of a bitch. Dude, it's gonna be amazing. Donnie Yen, one of my favorite action stars, great actor. This is gonna be, I mean, Halle Berry was fucking fun last movie, so I can only imagine how much Donnie Yen is also gonna add to it. You know what I mean? Ben, are you a Donnie Yen fan, bro?
Oh yeah, especially when they had the two guys from John Wick, not Iko or Joe Taslim, but the two smaller guys not from John Wick, from the Raid. With the glass scene where he's, and then what's his name?
Yeah.
Mark. I'm looking at Mark the Coscos. Like, God, the first 20 minutes of John Wick 3 was like best picture of 2019.
Dude,
like
the knife haul,
all the knife stuff was ridiculous. So I cannot wait to see what is Chad Stahelski directing this one. Alex, is he coming back again? If he is, like,
yes,
what he's done with these movies, like the choreography, it is put literally everybody on notice, and that's why I was so disappointed with Mortal Kombat, because I'm like, you hired Joe Taslim, you hired what's his name, Shatterstar from Deadpool. Oh, I always forget his name. From Planet Mojo, Winston. What's that actor's name?
I know who you're talking about. Louis Tan?
Yeah, Louis Tan. You hire these guys that know martial arts, and then they didn't
Dude,
shoot
where's
it
my
well.
weed donated $27. Never have I ever blazed
yeah.
before going to work.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be out of fingers then.
Where I'm at.
Not
I
on
already
purpose,
ran out,
though.
so I'm like -1.
Uh-oh.
We'll do 10 fingers then.
Oh, 10 fingers? Okay.
There you go. So I'm down to 5. Yeah, that was definitely by accident, but I've done that before.
Like a sea urchin.
I can't.
I worked in food service for like 10 years, so before, during, after. I mean, I never have. It's illegal where I live, so I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Damn. Solid point.
Alex, you just put Louis Tan in the chat, you fuck boy.
Ben, why are you in the chat, man? Why'd you here with us right now?
Because I can look at a window that's here, and then the chat
Nerdy Bridge Guy donated $25. Happy Pride Month,
Yes,
Stinkers.
yes.
In honor of Pride Month, never have I ever tipped a drag queen. Where is Kate when you need an kitten-eating sponsor? Read balls.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to put another finger down because not only have I like it was part of the show. It was definitely
Yeah.
part of the show, but I've tipped a drag queen. If you consider
Sure.
drag queens at like a local like show, like celebrities, then I definitely kissed a drag queen as part of like the show. So that counts, I guess.
Drag
right?
shows are so much fun.
They're
Yeah.
so fun. They are so
You guys
fun.
have never been to a drag show. You were legitimately missing out. We went to one in
Have-
Palm Springs a few years ago. It was a fucking ball.
Have you been to Drag Bingo here at Hamburger
Oh,
Mary's?
at Mary's Hamburgers or whatever it's called.
Hamburger Mary's, yeah.
Hamburger Mary's. Yeah. No, I've never been. My roommate's gone a few times. Said it's awesome. I
It's
haven't been to that
so-
specific one.
All right, look, we're putting an SEN family trip together to go see to do Drag Bingo. It is maybe one of the most fun times you could have in Los Angeles. It is so fun.
And then we have to go to Jumbo's clown room after that.
Jumbo is my shit.
I think they're opening up soon, so we gotta go.
Are they?
I think
hell-
so.
Yo, Sabrina, we're just gonna make a whole day out of it. We're gonna start with Drag Bingo, then we're gonna
Yes.
go.
No, he has the merch.
That is great.
We went on my roommate's birthday, and there was a line out the door. And he was like, "You can either pay, you can either wait and get it for free, or pay $20 for this hat and get it." And I was like, "Fucking give me that hat, baby!"
Oh, dude, hell yeah. All right, what else we got, Alex? We got about 13 minutes, y'all. We're getting close. We're at 383. Need about $117. Come on, y'all.
We got a certain point of view saying, hey, y'all, just wanted to pop in and make sure everyone knows about Ladies Appreciation Night this Sunday. Show begins at 4 p.m. PST, and we're joined by 25 plus women from the community, both in front and behind the camera. Hope to see everybody there.
Hell
So
yeah.
check that out, certain point of view.
It was one of my favorite shows. Hell yeah. I'm
Dude,
here
they
for
put
it.
on they have like really upped the game for like all the other after shows with the really solid content they put out constantly. They do great stuff.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
All
it's gonna
right.
be a blast on Sunday.
To answer somebody's question, Jumbo's Clown Room is a strip club that is really more of like a burlesque show that they allow for amateurs to get up there and do stuff too. Like you can go in some nights and like if Sabrina was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a whole like girl from the ring, like burlesque strip tease, she could.
To put it perfectly, the first time I went, there was a girl that twerked to California Love in one song, and the very next song, there was a girl that did a ballet point routine that was so incredibly sexy to Fly Like an Eagle by Seal. So
Dude.
that's the vibe you get, because you can't drink, you can't have a topless, or you can't have a full nude or strip club that serves alcohol.
In
Like
California,
strip clubs can't serve alcohol. So like they keep the clothes on, but you get to drink alcohol. So it's best of both worlds.
Wait,
yeah.
I've been to a strip club in LA that serves
You're not-
alcohol.
They're not supposed to.
Not full nude though. They can
Yeah,
do
not full
topless.
nude.
They can't
They
do,
can
they
do
can't do
topless.
full nude.
Pasties.
Okay, I think they were.
I've
but-
heard.
I mean,
I've
I'm
heard.
sure
You can-
plenty of places break the law.
You can Brett, nice recovery. No,
Yeah.
you can go topless and serve alcohol, or you can do full nude and do no alcohol. But that's the rule in California, is that they do that. I know the South is different because Texas don't give a shit. I went to one at Jumbo's Clown Room where it was an all ladies burlesque show of characters from Parks and Rec. They
Oh
were
my
all different
God.
characters from Parks and Rec. It was great. So there was the female Ron Swanson was by far my favorite because she didn't really dance. She just walked around and looked like annoyed. And then like someone brought her a plate of bacon and she would start taking her clothes off while eating the bacon. And then she would stand around looking annoyed again. It was so good.
Oh my gosh. I just want to midnight.
Oh.
Alex, what else we got?
All right, I'm jumping over to Super Chats, and PRL18 says, have you guys seen Sweet Tooth? Heard it's good. Just premiered today on Netflix. I'm looking forward to watching that.
I don't know what that's about. As in like
It's a
Twisted Metal?
It's a comic book adaptation by Jeff Lemire, who did a bunch of other of my favorite books, like Royal City as well, and did a good Moon Knight run as well. I'm not. It's supposed to be like a post-apocalyptic, if hybrids like animals and humans, made children. And yeah, I'm not really too sure. I didn't.
Gold
I'm
24
trying to go
donated
into the story.
$20. Lakers in 7.
Hey.
I'm still in denial. We got this.
Keep believing, Purple Gold. We got this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Okay, so that puts us at another Never Have I Ever. We're at $403, y'all. We are $97 away from hitting our goal for the day. We got about 9 minutes, so come on. All right, so how about Never Have I Ever hooked up with an ex?
Oh. What?
Put a finger. Not necessarily. Some people, they cross a bridge and you never go back. I was just curious if there's anybody.
Some people have dignity and respect for themselves. Yeah. Not me though.
Hey, Alex, put a finger down. Let's go. Everybody. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alex, what else we got in them super chats, man?
I just want to point out that Sweet Tooth is currently at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so good for them. I'm looking forward to watching this show. Okay. Jamin John says, "What are some celeb names you always pronounce wrong or your friends do?"
Chichua.
Mia Wasikowska.
Angry Rice.
Angry Rice.
I always say Angry Rice.
Angry Rice.
That's all I could think of when I was watching Mayor of Easttown. Hey, it's Angry Rice.
It's Angry Rice.
That's all we got.
Rafe finds his name wrong. It's Ralph.
Yeah, it's Ralph.
Sorry.
It's Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Oh, I thought Joaquin Phoenix was Joaquin for a very long time.
That's fair.
And then he played the Joker.
Nerdy Bridge Guy donated $20. Beautiful Sabrina, did you ever get to visit Boys Town while you were still in Chicago? Such a great community and the clubs are always poppin'. If not, did you have a different favorite bar to frequent?
Ooh, I can't remember the names of the bars, but that wasn't far away from where I grew up for a while. So, some of my favorite like places to grab drinks, I would just walk down like North Clark Street. Pick Me Up Cafe, I know it's gone now, has the best or had the best lavender Tom Collins. Best drink I've ever had in my entire life. Shitty diner, like cafe type of place. Best place in the world.
Cool.
Okay.
My wife just had those last night, and she went up on her first outing for a work outing, had lavender Tom Collins. That's so weird.
Dude. Lavender and cocktails is actually really fucking good.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of that for sure. All right, Alex, what else, man?
Jamin John says, "Winston, stronger fusion Vegito or Gogeta?"
Vegito. Vegito for sure, or Gogeta. Yeah, or Gogeta. Definitely Vegito. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, what else?
That's all we got for now.
That's everything.
Real quick before I forget, I'm on Claudia Dolph's show tonight, the Studio CNC. If you follow her on Instagram, 7 p.m. Brett and Kate's Playdate at 1 p.m. today. We're going to be catching up. It's just us because she did a show without me, and I guess it was a nightmare, and she wants to talk about that. I don't know. I think it was probably not as bad as she thought it was. What else am I doing? No, that's it. I'm so busy.
I want to plug the subathon one more time. Starting Monday at noon, guys. Whenever you subscribe, donate $5 or 500 bits. The timer increases by 6 minutes. It starts at noon Pacific time on Monday. Me and Sabrina are doing cocktails and casting at 4 o'clock with the movie guys. We're recasting Con Air. We've got Among Us with a lot of SCHMOEDOWN personalities. Brandon Hanna's coming on to do his show. There's so much, guys. I'll retweet it today to get like all the rewards gifted and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a really good time, and I could possibly be streaming the entire week straight. So
holy shit!
Hey, what happens to keeping it low key if you're still streaming?
I'll do it on the stream. I'll probably do backstage on the stream. I'll probably doing SEN simultaneously. I'll do a lot.
Jesus, dude, that's the only thing I can hope for more than anything is you have a match and then you're really fucked.
Oh,
like all of a sudden a match gets fucking scheduled and.
I'm not gonna have a match anytime soon. We all know this.
Oh, come on now. All right. Well, we got about 4 minutes left. We are $80 away. We are so fucking close. Come on, y'all. That puts us also about $30 away from a one more Never Have I Ever question. So definitely throw that in there. But let's try and get to that 500 if we can. We are so close to having a wonderful way to start off this Friday. Stuff to plug. Remember, that pay-per-view is happening tonight. What is it, 5 p.m.? Is it 6? It's like 5, right? Or typically
5
5.
p.m. 5
p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific time. $10 patrons are already going to get access to that. Y'all know this. But if you want to go get it yourself, the SCHMOEDOWNlive.com, $8.99. Go ahead and click it. Buy that one pay-per-view, one-off. Come and watch 4 of the greatest singles champs all going at each other's throats for an opportunity to #1 contender match. It's going to be wild. I'm just going to plug my shit. Blurs in the Hood Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 p.m. Game Time with Rogue on Outlaw Nation. I'm going to be on the Good People Association, Good People Association Live on Wednesday. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's all of the stuff to plug. So we got 3 minutes left. Anything else anybody wants to say at all?
96,000 cover video. Check it out. YouTube.com/Alex Marzoña music. It took a lot of work.
Carl donated $20. Just wanted to support you guys today. Brett, how can I send you a link to a Spotify or Apple Music playlist of really good rock songs I'm pretty sure you haven't heard yet? I was the music manager of a 5 from 9803 and I was known for my mixtapes.
Ooh.
98.0.
I don't know. How do you tweet it? Tweet it?
Yeah, tweet at him.
Yeah.
Tweet Spotify playlist. Just
Don't
link it.
don't ask me technical questions.
Write down the URL.
Yeah.
Put it on a letter and then send it to Brett.
You don't ask the
Attach it to a
talent
pigeon.
technical questions. He's the talent, people.
A pigeon,
Yeah.
yes.
A pigeon.
Yeah. Pigeons. Word. All right. Well, we were at what? $50. $50 away. $60 away. Excuse me. I can't do math. But we got like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it unless something happens while I'm doing this speech right now. Well, unless something else small came in, Alex, that you wanted to read out.
No, just wondering, Sabrina, what time is that timestamp premiere tonight?
Timestamp premiere is at 7 p.m. Check out the First Cut Instagram and Twitter, First Cut TMO, and the First Cut Patreon, patreon.com/firstcutstudios. That's where you could get your tickets. Support RB3, support your favorite small creators in general. So check out everything everyone's doing. A share, a like, a retweet, all of that means the world to us.
1,000%. All right. Well, Malcolm, fuck it, man. Hit that music. Shout out to everybody that joined us today. I hope you were having a wonderful Friday to start it off. So I just want to say, for Ben Goddard and his marathon stream, for Sabrina Ramirez and her timestamp premiere, for Brett Sheridan being on Claudia's show and Brett and Kate's Playdate, for Malcolm being a robot or not, we don't know, and for Alex Marzoña and his 96,000. I am the swaggy blurred Winston A Marshall, one half of Blurs in the Hood. We love each and every one of you. You have a wonderful Friday. You go watch the Mavs kick the Clippers' ass, and you go enjoy your weekend. Deuces, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Yeah.